Boom, boom, boom. Oh, what have we here? What is this? Oh, soon to be lat pull down. Not only lat pull down, tricep push down, freaking bicep curl, freaking side delt, front delt, rear delt, you name it. Oh, also row machine, okay? It's not just a lat. I advertise this as a lat pull down. Silly enough of me, I forgot to mention all the other movements. So for everyone saying, oh, you need how are you gonna get tricep gains from freaking? How are you gonna get tricep gains from one movement? Freaking hold your horses there. Ah, frick. Well, it's not set up. I look like a dumbass, but dip bars, okay, on top of freaking tricep push downs, and you can mix up the tricep push down movements, okay? Freaking maybe play around the 35. I could grab that, do some skull crushers, and then it's messy. Freaking pull up bar. So this is just I'm pretty hyped up. I am very hyped up. We can get a full freaking arm and back workout. Plus, you want to use this thing? You can sit down here and use this leg extension / hamstring curl machine for some freaking curls. Just load up the freaking weights. You're good to go. Okay. Goal is to have a whole entire gym down here, so I don't have to leave the comfort of my home. Okay. Already picturing all this stuff going bye-bye. We're gonna make it go bye-bye. We're gonna freaking load the wall up to the gills with a dumbbell rack. Any weight you can imagine. Then we got a freaking mirror with I don't even want to know what's on it. But yeah, we just gotta make a room for everything. Get some speakers and all that stuff going on down here. But yeah, all this stuff has to go bye-bye, and we'll be golden. We'll be set. It's going to be amazing, everyone. What's going on, guys? Now, I know I didn't give you guys a proper intro. I just started giving a little tour of the new setup. Ooh. But it's going to be the road to success. I have faith in that. And as of right now, I'm just consuming my pre-workout beverage, food, whatever. Today's been nothing. Let me sit over here. Today's been nothing, too special. I mean, just got off work, 7-hour day. My days have been getting shorter, guys, okay? Okay, guys? You know what I'm saying, guys? And I'm okay with that, because then I get to pump out these videos with the hopes that this will take off, so I don't have to go to work eventually. But yeah, my next idea is to get a decline / flat / incline chest machine for the basement. Now, I know how it sounds. It's like, well, Nick, if you want to get optimal gains, peak freaking strength, you would want to go with free weights, barbells, dumbbells, that's what you think, but no, I talk about time and time again, the shoulder injury, and this shoulder also isn't doing too hot. I gotta have some BPC or something coming in the mail soon. Something's gotta line up to make some sense here, because I've been yammering about these issues in my deltoids for quite some time now. And I haven't really done much to make a change, okay? I mean, yeah, I've been doing there's this secret life hack. You can tie a resistance band to something stable, and you can tuck your elbow into your side and grab it and step away from whatever you tie it to. And try to pull against the force, okay? And it's going to strengthen these ligaments and these tendons up here. So when you put on a bunch of freaking muscle, the muscle to tendon ratio isn't up here and kind of, leveling out a little bit. That's why injury happens a lot when you get some freaking people who are trying to be as strong as an ox, who are trying to, peak out their strength. But with that being said, talking about the whole basement gym, yeah, I think that's gonna be my next purchase. Is that little adjustable bench with the chest, not cables. I wouldn't call it a machine really. It's kind of a machine, not really, but it's supported. Supported chest workout, I should call it. And I have 20-pound dumbbells, and I'll use those for side delt raises. I'm so freaking happy, man, that I'm able to do side delt raises again, because for the longest time, well, I want to say 4, maybe even 5 months, I didn't do a single side delt raise. That sucked. I used to do them all the time. I used to use freaking 50s and do like 15 to 20 reps, just hoisting it up and down. But now it's like I don't even dare, you know? I'm sitting around half that weight. But you gotta try to make the most of everything through that injury. What did I learn with that injury? Well, be very careful. I heard it when I was injecting steroids into my body, and I was running that heavy test and heavy masteron cycle back in early summer, and freaking, I don't even want to think about that pain, dude. I always do my injections into my glutes, but my glutes were inflamed because I was mixing the testosterone was mixed with enthenate. And basically, it's thicker than the cypionate. I'm not pronouncing those right at all, but it's the enthenate is different than the cypionate, and it's like it's the testosterone itself is mixed with like thicker, like I think it's either flaxseed or vegetable oil. I don't know. It's with the thicker one of those though, and a bubble would form in my gluteus maximus, and it would form in my arse. And I wouldn't be able to really do anything with my arse, okay? Because it would freaking hurt. My arse would hurt. It would hurt a lot. And so both of my arse cheeks were just inflamed for like a week. So I was like, frick it, you know, I'll freaking do it in my delt. So I did it, put it down, and it kind of hurt a little bit. And then when I pulled it out, holy bananas, insane, outrageous pain. And I had a wedding that day, and I was the best man. So I'm just standing up there like, oh, just trying to look happy, you know, not make it about myself, not make it about my stupid decisions. That's how I got that injury, and I've had to train around it since then. I haven't really, I've let go of a lot of chest gains and chest strength. You can't really see it in my physique though. My chest hasn't really gone down physique-wise. Strength-wise, it has. I don't know if that's true though, because on the machines that I would use prior to my injury, I would probably say that one incline machine. I would stack 3 plates on each side of it, and I do it for like 12 to 15 reps, okay? Now, I'll slap like 4 plates on it, and I'll do them for like 5 or 6 reps. And I can throw, 365 on it, AKA 3 plates, and then a 25. So essentially 50 pounds heavier than I was doing prior to the injury. And I can do it for about the same amount of reps that I was doing 3 plates, aka 50 pounds less. And I could do it with 50 pounds more after the injury. So I would like to think my strength in my chest is going up, okay? Now, on video, if you happen to see when I flat benched, I was doing 265 for maybe, I don't remember how many reps. It could have 8 or 10 reps. I was doing like 265, and freaking before the injury, I was doing it like 20 times, 20 something times. If I put 225 on the barbell prior to injury, I could literally do like I could just throw that thing around. I could throw it around basically. But now it's like if I do, it's just this enters like this like numbness, this like weak spot, this like tight. I would describe it as a tight feeling in my shoulder. It's a very scary feeling, and that's why I'm so hesitant about benching, guys. It's like I don't want to have to freaking use machines and assisted lifts for the rest of my life. That's gay. That's boring. I don't want to do that. You know. So I got to get to the bottom of this, guys. Maybe take some BPC. I have a peptide coming in. I'm actually curious just to start taking it, and it's going to get me more shredded. And it's like, I literally had a whole talk about how I want to abandon the bodybuilder and like the getting the shreds and the hypertrophy approach. I wanted to freaking abandon it, but I'm not. I haven't eaten my food. I'm taking another go at it. My trainer says, look, Nick, I think this is the best, the most optimal idea for you. And we can eventually approach powerlifting, but we want to, and the reason for it is he wants to focus on health, okay? Which I completely understand. What the frick, guys? It keeps freaking cutting me off. Frick. No, I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh, yes. If I want to blast copious amounts of steroids into, I'm going to say testosterone and masteron, maybe like some NPP. If I'm going to blast those things into my veins, I want to have the best health as possible. So, and my trainers have made it evident to me that powerlifters aren't really on a lot of gear. They eat stuff like pizzas. You know, they're going to eat more. They're going to dirty bulk more, as people like to call it, dirty bulk. They're going to eat a bunch of crap just to get that mass. I want to do it in a healthy way, though. I don't really want a dirty bulk. Sure, I would like to have maybe a pizza here and there. But if it's going to make my health absolutely plummet, then no. I want to live well past 40, well past 50, I like to live a long, healthy life. I don't want to be one of the guys who just died, who freaking dies early, okay? Frick that. Frick! You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm freaking saying? Frick. Yeah. Look at that bird. Wow. I'm just freaking yammering right now, but we're taking a different approach today at the gym. We're gonna figure out how close we are to my 1 rep max, because I want to be doing over 500 by the end of the year. I want to be squatting over 500 by the end of the year. Me and my trainer talked about it, and we think it's definitely freaking possible. I'm literally knocking on 500's doorstep as we speak. I'm gonna freaking, I don't know. I'm going to warm up with the bar, 135 10 times, 225 maybe like 5 times, freaking 315 one time, 365 one time, 405 one time, bump it up, 435 one time, freaking, then maybe like 455 one time. I'm positive I can do 455. I can do 455. If I can do 405 for 8 times, I can do 455. And hopefully we'll be in the high 400s is where we're gonna hit it. Or no, my trainer wanted me to figure out what my 3 rep max is. So it's gonna be, we're gonna be messing around a little bit. We're gonna be testing things, doing things differently, I should say. It's not gonna be a very conventional video, as it's not gonna be the same as what my normal squatting sessions have been like. So oh wow, this pre-workout that I dry scoop before videos is really starting to kick in. Wow. Holy macaroni. All right, I'm gonna start recording again when I hit the gym. So, hasta la vista. Well, I kind of switched up my workout with the squats. I was trying to go for a 3-rep max, and oh man, I really fried my knees in the warm-up. I did a little too much, and I didn't have it on camera, but I threw 455 on the bar. I went down, and my knees there was like no feeling in my right knee. And thank God I had the freaking safety bars there. Else it would have been bad. Yeah, freaking, that was very frustrating. Very frustrating. But 425 felt pretty similar to 405. I think I did that 3 or 4 times. I think I could hit it for 8 times, dude. 7 or 8 reps for 425. Yeah, I was just freaking around a little bit with that workout, trying to gauge where I'm at strength-wise with the squat. Obviously, I did the rest of my normal workout. Obviously, didn't freaking record it. I don't feel like carrying the tripod everywhere and looking like an absolute D-bag. I don't want to do that. The gym was starting to get packed. A lot of guys bringing their girlfriends in. They think I'm pulling out the tripod to, catch a... I don't want them to get the wrong idea. I've never been a big fan of being in the gym with dudes and their girlfriends. It's weird, dude. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just making it weird in my mind. But it's always weird because then the girl, she might look at you, whatever. This is pointless, me talking about this. It was a good workout. Yeah, this video is all over the place. This video's in shambles. But yeah, I'm kind of at a loss for words because that was it. I did the freaking workout and I'm driving home. Oh, one thing I'll tell you that I am excited about is I am going to assemble that machine that I got tonight. That's going to be a great cap to the night. And there's something I'm kind of pondering. I've been ruminating on this thought. Maybe I feel like I could work arms every day, just like a little pump. Just a little pump. Just do arms. Just a little biceps, a little tricep action. Obviously, I'm not going to fully sexually assault my arms like I would on an arm day. But, just get them a little primed up. My mom's having Thanksgiving this year. She's hosting Thanksgiving. There's going to be 30-something people coming over to our house. And what would it hurt to get a little arm pump? Get a little freaking arm pump. Get the gravy and the turkey and the gravy going down. Going straight to the bicep. That'd be optimal. Now, I will say I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of crowd. I'm sorry to my mom if she sees this. But I'm not the biggest fan of that happening, of 30-something people coming over to our house. I don't like crowds, okay? I'll make that clear. I'm not a fan of being around big crowds. Unless it's like the gym or people like I talk to normally, then it's great. But I'm definitely going to be out of my comfort zone with all these people coming over. I don't know, maybe I'm just autistic and I just get overstimulated easy. I don't know. I'm kind of almost tempted to leave the house for 6 hours. Just because I don't want to have to sit around and have those moronic conversations. How are you? Good. How's everything been? Good. And it's nothing personal to the I love let me tell you something. My mom's side of the family is freaking hilarious. They're one of the most funny people that I've really met, especially considering they're all old. Not all old, but all of her siblings are like in their 50s and 60s. They have a really funny sense of humor. And I love that about them. Same with my cousins, but all my cousins are girls. Like, I have like 20-something cousins. I think there's like all of them except me and like 2 or 3. I can't really think off the top of my head. But I have like 2 other male cousins, and the rest are freaking female. And they're also very tall. I have all my cousins, they're females, I think are like around 5'9", anywhere from 5'7" to 5'11". Like, it's crazy how tall they are. But I'm just talking about boring shit right now. Gonna go home, gonna put that thing together, and get a freaking, not use it tomorrow, unfortunately. Tomorrow we got chest and shoulders. Be going to the gym again tomorrow. But Saturday, you best believe I'm gonna be sexually assaulting. I need to stop saying that. It's terrible. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna be sexually assaulting my arms and back all day long on Saturday. I can't freaking wait. But yeah, guys, I think that sums up this video. I will see you guys when I see you, which hopefully will be tomorrow.